Hit me up, okay? Hit me back up. I'm on. All right. All right. Buenos dias, totals. Damn, it's been a busy ass day. And I just woke up. It's all good though. Already. I slept. I slept good. I had a blunt. I'm gonna have another one with y'all. And we gonna talk about weed. I gotta use the bathroom, but I'm gonna hold it. Let's talk about ganja, baby. Let's talk about MJZ. I was trying to make it sound like something, but it didn't turn out how I wanted it to. I'm not rolling a plumber's joint because lately I've been like rolling them really bad to the point that they have a lot of air in them. I think I've been pulling out some of the weed out of place, and it's been having giant holes, like giant gaps in the weed, in the blunt. And then when I light it, it'll go, the fire will go straight to that hole and burn a hole in it, burn into that gap, and burn a straight hole in it, and then I'll flick up the whole blunt. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think maybe I might be rolling them too tight. Fucking rat. I'm gonna use this lighter since I got it. It's like, it is like when you do this, I don't know if that's why they call it clipper lighter. But raw, like I said, it's thought of everything. You can like pull the lighter. It's so easy. It's easier to light these than it is a big. It's easier to pull these than a big. Really? Wow. Very cool shit. Very cool shit. Like, yeah. This part. I feel weird without my reading glasses, but that's okay. We must keep it moving. Okay. We're gonna start off with the first topic. Oh man, that's okay. I'm gonna use this topic that I was gonna do today, tomorrow. But this one I'm just gonna do today. I'm gonna do the how to make your joints look like a cigarette tomorrow. It's not hard anyway. So, wow. Alright, the first one we're going to do 15 must-read cannabis books. I read. I don't know about you guys, you stoners. Or should we start out with how to remoisten your weed? Let's start out with how to remoisten your weed. Fuck it. It's faster. I got the hardcore OG popcorn buds today. There is a difference between the popcorn buds and regular buds, in case you didn't know that. I didn't know that. I was wondering why they were priced different. Like, what? Because it's buds? But they said it's stronger. The buds is stronger than the popcorn buds, the regular buds. But hey, I don't know. I thought it was shake this whole time. I really did. But hey, but they're from the inside. At one point or another, you probably ended up with some weed that was too dry to handle. Yeah, fucking hell. Oh shit. Dry weed can be great for joints and blunts, but if you prefer to smoke out of glass, you know that dry crumbly weed is just no good. Really? See, I don't smoke out of glass. I don't know. The good news is we've got a number of tips to help you remoisten dry weed. Check out the popular orange peel technique and others below. I'm going to post this on those pages too. The most popular method people use to remoisten dry weed is to add an orange peel to their storage container. You can use like a lemon peel. Oh shit. You know? You can use any fruit peel if you ask me, because it's got the moisture in it. I've tried other fruits besides oranges. I've tried apples, but you know, the quicker they go bad, the quicker it'll turn into mold. So you gotta like get it out of there. So, orange peel. To begin, you should try to keep your weed in Tupperware or glass containers, not a Ziploc bag. Add an orange peel to the container. The size of the peel should be determined by the amount of weed you are trying to remoisten. After a few hours, open the container and remove the peels. Because if you don't, the shit will turn into mold. I've seen it happen to my shit. Dry weed is notorious for losing its flavor, but adding the orange peel will add some flavor to your weed. Be sure that you do not leave the peels for too long. You do not want to add too much moisture, because mold will start to grow. Lettuce. If you want to add flavor but still want to remoisten dry, if you don't want to add flavor but still want to remoisten dry weed, try using iceberg lettuce, because it has no flavor. The lettuce will provide moisture to the buds, but it does not contain the prevalent terpenes that orange peels do. No, I didn't know they had it. Oh yeah, terpenes and smells. Duh. Wrap the lettuce in paper towels before putting them in your container. This will keep the dry weed from sticking. Oh. Fresh herb. Oh, this is news to me too. Another method to remoisten dry weed is to add a freshly picked marijuana bud to your container. Who has that? Marijuana buds are very damp when they come off the stalk. and they will share their moisture with their dry friends. This method will add a little bit of flavor to your dry weed as well, but the flavor will not take away from the marijuana like orange pills might. You need some moisture because your throat dry. Moisture bombs. Some moisture seekers have taken sheets of paper towels and soaked them in water, and then put the wet towels in plastic bags and poke some holes in the bag. Ooh. You can add these little moisture bombs to your weed for maximum results. If you're trying to re-moisture in large quantities, you might try this method. Keep it fresh. On the picture, it's a piece of bread in there, not a bomb. So I guess you can use bread too. I would think bread would dry it up, but hey, I don't know. I'm just talking about the picture. These aren't the only methods to re-moisten your weed, but they might be the best. All of these, just remember, you must take special care not to encourage mold growth. Monitor your stash during the process, and when in doubt, take it out. The orange peel method is probably the safest bet. Next time you come across some drier weed, remember these tips and insightful words of Derek Zoolander. Moisture is the essence of wetness, and wetness is the essence of beauty. He was talking about moist buds, right? And they got a video down there, so I'll put this on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Herb always talking about sex. Just being freaky as hell all the time. What? Because of all the plants being grown? That's smart. Just kill us, huh? They just want to keep killing us, huh? They don't give a fuck. They gonna kill us no matter what. Because we want to be healthy. We want to live. They want to kill us even more. We say let us live. They say fuck you, bitch. They find new ways to kill us. Fucking lame. Like, why just make life harder all the time? Somebody needs to fuck themselves in the ass. Fuck themselves in the fat ass. That's a new one. That's what they need to do. Alright, 15 must-read cannabis books. Ha! This is for all the book lovers. I don't know how many cannabis people are book lovers. Never asked. But if you happen to be a lonely stoner, I guess you could read a book. We love cannabis, whether it's growing it, rolling it, or talking about it. We cannot get enough of the one and only Mary Jane. Yeah, it's time to step up our game. We've handpicked 15 highly rated readers for cannabis connoisseurs, from the history of cannabis to resources for budding entrepreneurs. Here are the best cannabis books. Let's see. Hopefully we can get them on Amazon, and I don't have to have a physical book all the time. Number 1, The Empire Wears No Clothes, Hemp and the Marijuana Conspiracy version. The Empire Wears No Clothes is a cannabis classic. Jack Herrera first published it in 1985. Throughout the book, Herrera exposes the history of cannabis along with the lies surrounding it. He even goes on to show the numerous uses of cannabis and hemp as a world-saving natural resource, tearing down stereotypes. I heard about that book. I didn't read it yet, but I'm going to now. The Emperor Wears No Clothes remains one of the most accurate and informative cannabis books today. Before publishing, Herrera spent years collecting and compiling data. Number 2, The Cannabis Manifesto A new paradigm for wellness. Oh, this guy looks cool with his braids and his hat. I've seen him before. How did cannabis prohibition lead us to where we are today? Written by the founder of the world's largest medical cannabis dispensary, Harborside Health Center, and renowned activist Steve D'Angelo. The Cannabis Manifesto, a new paradigm for wellness, is both a call to action and a vision. D'Angelo answers essential questions about cannabis while asking readers to challenge everything they know about it, discussing cannabis law and science along with the plant's physical, spiritual, and psychological effects. The Cannabis Manifesto will change how you view cannabis. Number 3. The Cannabis Grow Bible. I got one of these. The Definitive Guide to Growing Marijuana for Recreational and Medical Use. It's a long-ass book. But if you're not growing it, it's like, what's the point of reading it? So I ain't read it all. Maximize your yield with this grow guide. Featuring almost 200 color, black, and white photographs, charts, and tables. The Cannabis Grow Bible is a grower's staple. The book details the screen of green technique, which produces a higher yield with fewer plants. Ensure a successful harvest with this green guide. Number 4, Cannabis Pharmacy, the practical guide to medical marijuana. One of these is on my wish list, something like this, a medical book, on Amazon. Searching for clear, reliable, and practical information on medical marijuana. Written by Michael Bax, Cannabis Pharmacy covers the history of cannabis along with how it interacts with the human body. Readers will discover everything from the endocannabinoid system, ECS, to how to identify cannabis varieties to the best methods for storing cannabis. If you're someone who is interested in learning more about the science and the applications of cannabis, this book will blow you away. Number 5. This one's on I got this one. This is not on my wish list. I got this one. Because it was $1, I think. The Little Black Book of Marijuana, the essential guide to the world of cannabis. I didn't know it was this detailed. I didn't read it, though. I just got it. Go read it down. You should see the pictures. Get the inside scoop on one of the world's most controversial plants. The Little Black Book of Marijuana details everything you have ever wanted to know about cannabis and then some. This handy guide is a quick but detailed breakdown of all things Mary Jane except cannabis culture, history, recipes, medicinal applications, and more. That book is small for it to have that much shit in it. The book is like this little. It's probably like this thing. It looks like a little phone book. When people used to have phone books. Am I telling my age? Number 6. The Medical Marijuana Dispensary, Understanding, Medicating, and Cooking with Cannabis. I have a medical cookbook. I have a marijuana cookbook by Herb. It's called the Stoner's Cookbook. It was their first cookbook. Go Herb. I got one of those. I just don't eat all that shit, so it's hard for me to use it. Interested in learning more about medical cannabis and food? The Medical Marijuana Dispensary is both a resource and a cookbook. Authors Lori and Mary Wolf provide accurate and evidence-based information about cannabis in an easy-to-understand guide. I wonder, can you do that on your show? Can you, cook with cannabis and it'd be cool? Because that'd be cool. The book is divided into 3 sections. The first 2 sections detail the history of cannabis along with strain profiles. In part 3, the Medical Marijuana Dispensary provides savory and effective recipes. Readers can look forward to learning how to create a variety of cannabis infusions, ranging from therapeutic tinctures to sweet treats. Number 7. How to smoke pot properly, a highbrow guide to getting high. It's interesting. How you gonna make a book about it? I don't know, but let's see. A modern guide to an ancient herb, how to smoke pot properly, is a revolutionary read written by David being in stock. The book includes insider tips from some of the world's most famous stoners like Willie Nelson, Melissa Etheridge, and Dave Chappelle. Entertaining as it is informative, How to Smoke Pot properly covers everything from blazing basics to cannabis as a catalyst for cultural change. You know, it's probably a whole lot of shit we don't know about how to smoke weed, because I just found out after having this motherfucker for a year yesterday that I could put my stick in there in these little holes, and these been out for who the fuck knows how long, right? They been knew that. I'm just now knowing that, so it's like I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna learn something, I'm sure. Number 8, marijuana horticulture, the indoor-outdoor medical growers book Bible. Got one of those too. Yeah. So y'all can just be just as official as herb fucking with these books. Once wrote the best bud around. Marijuana horticulture, the indoor-outdoor medical growers Bible, needs to be on your reading list. First published in 1983, it remains one of the most complete growing guides worldwide. In fact, there are over 500,000 copies in print in Spanish, Dutch, French, English, and German. The book is 512 pages long and features 1,200 color illustrations and photographs detailing both indoor and outdoor grows. Marijuana horticulture is a world-renowned resource for cannabis cultivation. Number 9, The Entrepreneur's Guide to Cannabis, concentrated advice from 25 industry leaders. Cool shit. Want to open a cannabis business? This is for everybody. How about invest in the cannabis industry? The Entrepreneur's Guide to Cannabis includes interviews of the 25 most successful leaders in the cannabis industry. Learn from the pioneers directly with expert advice and insights. Feeling that. Number 10, The Ganja Kitchen Revolution, the Bible of Cannabis Cuisine. See, it's a lot of fucking ganja Bibles out there. It's hard to like pick just one and stick with it because they got so many different things I would expect. They should be different. The pioneer of strain-specific cannabis cuisine, Jessica Catalano, provides her expertise to home cooks with the Ganja Kitchen Revolution. The cookbook includes international culinary influences along with numerous extraction methods including oils, extracts, and butter. Cooks from all levels can enjoy medicated dishes with this clear and informative guide to cooking with cannabis. That's going to be the next thing. After the weed show, the weed cooking show, you got to make your weed cooking book. Yeah. That is awesome. Number 11, almost done. Marijuana botany. Ooh, fuck yeah. An advanced study, the propagation and breeding of distinctive cannabis. See? Yeah. Putting that on the wish list. Ever wonder what makes a cannabis strain unique? Yes. Marijuana botany presents readers with the scientific and horticultural principles of cannabis along with practical applications of breeding it. Readers are given an inside look into the fascinating world of cannabis genetics, discover techniques to preserve vanishing strains, in addition to top breeding tips. That's good shit. 12. The Cannabis Health Index, combining the science of medical marijuana with mindfulness techniques to heal 1,000 chronic symptoms of disease. That is the longest title in the world, but it was worth it. I need one of these too. The Cannabis Health. I bet these books are expensive because they sound thick. Just the title alone was thick. The Cannabis Health Index is a comprehensive resource to medicating with cannabis. The in-depth guide includes over 1,000 studies from cannabinoid and conscious research, presenting a case for the profound medical qualities of cannabis. Written by a former paramedic with a PhD in alternative medicine, the Cannabis Health Index is a valuable guide for enthusiasts and patients alike. Each chapter is organized by medical conditions that can be treated with cannabis. In addition, the guide is in alphabetical order, making it easy for patients to find the information they need. Number 13, Marijuana Growers Handbook, your complete guide for medical and personal marijuana cultivation. Learn how to grow potent buds with the Marijuana Growers Handbook, featuring the advice of expert grower and a worldwide leading authority on marijuana. Ed Rosenthal equips readers with the knowledge, skills, and techniques to grow the best cannabis, indoors and outdoors. In addition, the Marijuana Growers Handbook also details the most energy-efficient time, technology, and labor methods to cultivate cannabis. Okay. This helps a lot because when you do look for weed books, they do start to look the same. If you just start reading the titles, you really need some a lot of help trying to figure out which one is not the same thing. You don't want to go reading 500-page long books worth of dense information and then get another 500-page book and it's the same shit. You don't want that. 14. Smoke Signals, a social history of marijuana, medical, recreational, and scientific. Award-winning investigative journalist Martin Lee examines this complex landscape where legal ambiguity meets scientific breakthrough in a panoramic, character-driven saga. This is The Great American Pot Story, a dramatic social exploration of a plant that sits at the nexus of political, legal, medical, and scientific discourse. From its ancient origins to its cutting-edge therapeutic benefits to its role in a cultural war and a dynamic multi-billion-dollar industry. Shit. Talk about that one too. 15, last but not least, Herb. Mastering the Art of Cooking with Cannabis by Herb. Of course, they could leave themselves out. Duh. That just makes so much sense. Good job. Kudos. Herb, Mastering the Art of Cooking with Cannabis, is our glossy 200-page collection inspired by the hundreds of thousands of recipes we've collected over the years. Inside, you'll find the visual presentation of high-end delicacy with the instruction and facility of everyday cooking. Whether you're interested in a multiple-course dinner party or a quick lunch on the go, Herb can get you there with detailed dosage and infusion directions to ensure a safe and enjoyable experience for everyone. Wow. I'm impressed. I read, obviously. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks, I did too, man. Yeah, man. Also, if you check out my Google Plus page, I think I put up the link. Well, the video about weed condoms. Fucking weed condoms. They're supposed to taste like weed, but weed tastes nasty. So how is that going to make a bitch want to suck it any more than what she already probably didn't want to do because of the lube on it? So look, okay, I'm going to see. Where can you get them? Because they didn't say where you can buy them. Amazon.com, below down, cannabis-inspired male condoms. So let's see if you can really get these on Amazon. Because, fuck with Amazon. Amazon's the shit. It's a pack of condoms. It says blow dom, cannabis inspired male condoms. Are these the same ones? Oh, they got measurements. Ooh. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Well, let's see. In millimeters. Okay. So we're gonna have to start measuring it in inches, guys. We're not starting measuring it in milliliters. Yeah, that's good because they prelude with silicone oil. So how they taste like weed? Maybe these not the same brand, but they got some on Amazon. They could be the same brand. They look a little different, but add taste to your life. No, this is a different one. Canadom Premium or Canadom Premium is the name of one of them, and that one I don't see on Amazon, but you can find them. That shit is crazy. Blow Dom got their own site in Canada. So Blow Dom and Canada condoms. Weed flavored condoms is the Canada, and Blow Dom are the ones that have silicone oil. So look. You need a condom. So look, okay, this is my question. If it's weed on the condom or made into the condom, either way, I've never known weed to be good for keeping things wet. I've never known weed to be good at staying wet by itself. Like, weed dry your throat out, weed dry your mouth out, it dry your lips up, it dry out. It seems to absorb moisture more than give moisture. So I don't know about that. I think it's just an idea. And then, 2, weed don't taste good. So who's going to be trying to suck that off? One thing to have to suck off lube. It's another thing to have to suck off lube mixed with weed. I don't know if that was a good idea. Or they just talking shit. They just like using weed as a label. Hemp condoms? What the fuck? Hemp condoms. Let's see what's hemp condoms. Can hemp condoms work? No. That's just some bullshit. Anyway. Yeah, it's a video about that. They exist. You can try them out. I don't have a dick, so I'll never be able to try them out. And I'm not going to get any of those so that I can try them out, because that means I'd have to break my celibacy. So I'm not going to be sucking it off. I just said that shit sound nasty, so I'm not going to be trying them anytime soon. You guys try them, but let me know how they work and how they fit. Don't lie. I know what the measurements say. I read it. I'm a reader. Okay. Yeah, man. I got like 5 minutes. I knew I was going to have a little time left over. So, let's pick something quick. Weed noobs. 10 common questions every weed noob needs answered. Oh, shit. No, this is way too much. You can't answer these questions very quickly. These long ass answers. We're going to have to do that one tomorrow. Oh, well. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end it here. How about that? Because I am getting so withdrawn from the show and sucked into this shit. Sucked into the weed conversations of herbs and stuff, and it's just too much right now. Well, thanks you guys for baking up with me. I always have a lot of fun here. But as always, got shit to do. I know you do too. So, get your ass to work. Yeah. Well, have a high ass day. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow with my chillum and my cigar weed. It's gonna look like weed. It's gonna look like a cigarette. Alright. Thanks again. Give you my kiss. That's that hardcore OG Kush popcorn buds kiss.